Which side of my face is the black face paint or the Youthforia foundation? T, you can't tell. You know why? Tar in a bottle.
The darkest of blacks would get called out for cultural appropriation if they wore this.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amaya and welcome back to Amaya's Unsolicited Opinions. In today's video, we're going to be talking about these makeup brands and their so-called diversity.
The fact that it was on a wheel and nobody noticed. We got white, light, bright, Sprite, fair, air, all the way caramel, black. Every day I'm ashamed.
Yeah, we're gonna be messy in this video. So obviously a lot of these brands in the past lacked diversity where they did not offer different shades and different shade ranges, not only just for black and brown people, but for different undertones, like even some white people and people with lighter complexions, or people with warmer and yellow and golden complexions were being left out because they were basically just selling pale and products where it only has like one tone and not catering to the variety of colors that are within our skin tone. So obviously now that we've hit the 2020s, now that we hit the market with Fenty Beauty, a lot of different brands have since come from that, like Danessa Myricks.
Listen, Danessa Myricks, you will always be famous. You will always be famous. Is this not the best my skin has looked in freaking ages? It's the water powder serum. Why am I wearing? It's the water powder serum today. Look at my skin. Where are the pores?
And Pat McGrath. And these brands, not only do they just cater to black and brown people, obviously they do because it's black owned by black women, but they also cater to the different skin tones within lighter skin and white individuals, like the olive tones and pink undertones that they may have. But as we are in this period of time, there are still brands that basically want to fake diversity. They have influencers like Gloria and Tony Bravo, not even just darker skin influencers, like they'll just have black and brown influencers and send them these PR products, and after sending them the products and having the influencer test it out on camera, the product is not giving what it's supposed to give.
You wouldn't know it, but I applied 3 fucking layers of the Rhode Pocket Blush in the shade Teddy. It's gone. I applied it 30 minutes ago. I'm on my way to work. It's called Pocket Blush. You know why it's called Pocket Blush? Because you need to carry it all the time because it fucking wears off like this.
It's giving flashback Mary. It's not giving blush. It's not giving lip liner. It's giving a mess. And a lot of these brands know that the product is giving a mess because you cannot have a huge brand without having a production team, a team, creating the product, a team packaging the product, a marketing team, a team where you have to test out the product on the model. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Through these processes, you have to realize that the product that you're putting on people's skin is looking a mess, and it's time to tweak it up. At this point, it's not even what I think these brands are doing. What these brands are intentionally doing is they're, providing these lackluster products so that when these influencers try these products on, they go, uh-oh, this is not looking right. And we're tired of, having to be catered to. And there's brands that are doing what's supposed to be done. And how could you market this product for this type of person? And it looks like this. I feel like these brands are doing this because, one, it gets engagement. Press is good press, basically. All attention is good attention. When these brands get bad attention, like the Youthforia Foundation.
Look at this. Oh, perfect. Oh my God.
Isn't it great?
Chris!
I know, it's my dream.
I have goosebumps everywhere.
This basically just handed out a black foundation, period. Just black. I'm a black person. There's people saying that, during the time there was people saying that I've seen people that are just black like that.
They struggle to find good shades of foundation for them.
Just black like my wig? No, baby. It's a brown. It may be a very dark brown, but there's undertones because this is a human being. Everybody is a different shade of brown. Even if you're white, you're still a different shade of brown. That's just how it is. So when I was seeing people say that, and then, you know, I was seeing how Youthforia addressed the situation.
It really hit pan in the realm of PR disasters. After 6 weeks of full silence, this is the response that we got from Youthforia for their lack of forethought when they came out with the darkest shade on market that is pure black pigment.
I don't necessarily see them change the product, but in a lot of these different situations with these companies, you know, they'll put out this lackluster product for attention and have everybody be like, you need to cater to us. You need to cater to us because people of our skin tone should get this product. And then they'll be like, here, shut up. And then they'll have a person, you know, a black person or a brown person putting on this product and being like, I love it. It looks so good on my face. And everybody will be like, thank God. I love this brand. I wanted to buy from it the whole time. Like, baby, did we not just forget that they just handed out some black face paint and said, put that on your face? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? No, when they did that the first time, when they had that go through all the team, the whole team the first time, they were doing that and saying, we don't want you black people putting on our products. Because why would you put a product out like that, knowing doggone well you're going to send it to black people and other people of color to, you know, review, and people are going to have their opinions after this review? Like, what are you talking about? Another problem that I have noticed is, you know, in a lot of these brands that are starting to cater to, you know, black and brown people who blushes and different colors just look different on their skin because we have darker skin tones and we have different undertones. So, you know, a blush on a white person is not going to look the same on a blush on me, depending on the formula. And I've noticed that brands like Juvia's Place, to be specific.
To all of the individuals who have the same complexion as me, who decided to order the darkest shade of the Juvia's Place lip liner and now are leaving 1-star reviews because it's too dark for you and it's not the shade that you were expecting, just remember, not everything is going to be for everyone, and that's okay.
Like, a lot of white creators and a lot of white people trying out the product, were trying to put Juvia's Place blush on like a regular blush. Even when you put it on as a black person, there's only so much you can put on because of the pigment of the blush. But a lot of these people, I'm sure they were aware, because there were so many reviews on the internet of the blush, were putting this blush on and complaining, it's too pigmented. When has that ever been a freaking complaint? I would like my product, you know, I would like my product to last on my face. I would like it to last for the day. So I don't want it to disappear and fly away. So for them to be saying it's too pigmented, it's just like, babe, just put a dot. Like, people complain too much these days. Just put a dot. But what I've noticed from this situation is, you know, even with like Fenty releasing their tinted moisturizer.
Miss Rihanna, please explain this. Shade 1. What is that? Different person. And this is it on me. There is no way that she is wearing this. I'm gonna need you to come out with some more lighter shades because I can't wear that.
And it didn't have a completely diverse shade range, I guess, for like lighter skinned people and white people, because sunscreen is just like, a lot of sunscreen brands make sunscreen specifically for white people. Like last summer I went to the beach with my boyfriend, and I believe he put on this banana boat sunscreen on me, and we were out in the middle of Chicago, and he was putting this sunscreen on himself. It was looking right. I told him, I need some sunscreen too. It showed up purple on my body.
Never wear mineral sunscreen, because why am I looking like Casper in 2024? But apparently Fenty Skin come out with a new tinted mineral SPF, so let's try it out. I received 2 shades of the Hydra Visor, the 7 and the 8, and
my whole body had me looking like, I don't even know what to call it. Like, I was just looking purple. I was looking like an eggplant. And that was the first, I've been given sunscreen from my family members. So that was the first time I really put a sunscreen on my body that was supposed to be, used for everyone. And seeing this is not looking right with my skin, which is why things like black girl sunscreen needed to be created. But what I just don't appreciate about the market right now is like how white people are just pretending to be dense and like pretending to not understand why these products have to be created. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure when Rihanna first released that tinted moisturizer ash sunscreen, her intention was like, I'm going to make this for people of color who have not been, provided the option of wearing a tinted sunscreen that fits their skin, not only fits their skin tone, but they can wear outside. Like, a lot of these sunscreens come off as, oh, everybody can wear it, and then it shows up differently on different skin tones. Like, I'm not trying to go outside looking hot in the sun and give ashy. I'm trying to give cute like everybody else. But like, this performative diversity it's just getting tiring. And specifically in the political climate that we are in currently, I feel like a lot more brands are going to try to pull mess like this, because that's just the society we live in. And it's just like, babe, you could keep it. A lot of these brands and a lot of these, not even brands, a lot of these influencers are basically getting on the internet saying that if the product does not work, they will not be reviewing the product. And I completely agree with that. And there's brands that are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like, I love Merit Beauty and I love Verse. Verse Beauty used to be just a skincare company, but now they just launched a bunch of, makeup, and it's giving, I'm about to spend my money. It's giving makeup haul. That's what it's giving, because not like they show that it's not hard to literally produce products for everybody. It's not hard. If you're going to create a brand where you're producing products and you have all this money, you should have enough time to get in that lab and look at different shade ranges and test on different people, babes. In this society, we know how much you companies are making. We know how much coins y'all are making. Billions of dollars. Get the skin tone right, babe. And cut out this rage bait. We don't need the rage bait content. And you influencers, like, babe, I want the PR. I know the PR is probably giving what it's supposed to give. I know the brand deal is probably giving what it's supposed to give. But, at some point, it has to be tiring as an influencer to constantly be slapped in the face by these beauty companies. But that was it for this video. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe, follow my other channel, and have a beautiful day.